All right, welcome to Tank and Testimonial Tuesday. Um, this week, we're just going to jump pretty much right into it. As always, pay attention to what's playing. It's important. You're important. Without further ado, Chapter 4 Shadows and Spotlights. I was about 13 when I started spending more nights over at my Uncle Tim's place. He had moved out of my grandparents' house, and I crashed there sometimes. We'd play games, hang out. One night he handed me his guitar and said, "Here, try this." He showed me how to play the intro to One by Metallica. I picked it up quick. A couple days later, he gave me that guitar, home like it was treasure. My uncle come in and he told my mom, he's like, "Hey, he picked it up really fast. Like, I'm giving him this guitar if you're okay with it. Like, I think he needs to practice and I think he could do something with this." I didn't know it then, but that moment lit a spark that I'd be chasing for years. The music, the riffs, the noise. It gave shape to everything I couldn't say. I had started out on Snoop Dogg and Dre like everybody else at Milwaukee Public Schools. Hot 102, V100, recording tracks off the radio with cassette tapes like it was gold. But the first time I heard Metallica's Black Album, that was it. Suddenly, the chaos inside me had a soundtrack. It was loud. It was honest. It was me. By the time I hit high school, it was black jeans and Metallica shirts pretty much every day. I'd walk down to this place called Mainstream. It's a massive shop with shirts, records, games, everything. It looked like a bomb went off in a record store. Heaven for a kid like me. I had my first girlfriend freshman year. Her name was Becky. We kissed maybe once or twice and watched Space Jam at her house. She was a foster kid. Whole vibe was complicated, but I remember her being sweet. But then came Cora, my first real heartbreak. We were tight. Man, she got me. I thought this was it. And then her mom moved her back to Orlando halfway through the school year. We said we'd keep it going, long distance, teenage romance, and then Valentine's Day rolled around. That afternoon, she told me she had slept with somebody else. That morning. I was wrecked, not just hurt, split. But life doesn't stop, so I had already had my first job washing dishes and landed at what we're going to call Max's Frozen Custard. Man, that place was something else. We were fast, sharp, the closing crew that could wrap everything up 10 minutes after lockup if we didn't get a late rush. Some of my best memories came from that place. We'd go moonlight bowling after Saturday night shifts. We laughed hard, worked harder, felt like I finally had a crew. But behind the scenes, things weren't right. The stuff that had already happened with my family, it never really went away. The drinking got worse, the tension got heavier, and me, I was a teenager with no compass and too many storms inside. There was a chair in my room, a soft, beat-up living room chair I got from my boss. I'd sit in that chair at night, quiet, holding a pocket knife to my wrist. Not because I wanted to die, but because I couldn't figure out how to live. So I'd sit there trying to find reasons not to go through with it. Some nights the list was real short, but I never did it. Somehow I didn't pull the blade.